Welcome back to the National Fixed League, folks, where all the games are fake and phony and all the players are full of baloney. This was the most scripted game of the season, and I'm going to break it down right now. First scripted play that I saw that caught my eye was when the Bills scored this first touchdown of the game. You'll see the defenders in the back. They start pointing to the left side of the field because the receiver's been sent in motion to the left. Then he stops. The defenders see that he's stopped. And then he starts running to the right. Now watch this defender right here who sees that the receiver is running to the right side of the field. Oh, where are you going? You're leaving that guy wide open. Just in case anyone is new to my channel, these guys are literally playing pretend football, and all the players are in on the act. And on this play, the Broncos are purposely letting the Buffalo Bills score this touchdown. And the reason why? It's going to get people to live bet on the Bills to start the game. And the Bills were already the public money betting favorite. So that means the majority of the money was already on the Bills. So by letting the Bills score this first touchdown of the game and take the lead, they ensured live action coming in on the Bills. So anybody wondering why the Broncos would let the Bills score? It's because it's a pretend game. Look at these defenders. Both of them pointing to the left. They're right, of course. They see the receiver stop. Both of them see the receiver stops. They see him cutting the other way. And both defenders run over here, the opposite direction of where the ball's being thrown. Give me a break. So just before halftime, the Bills turned over the ball, and a lot of Bills fans are really upset about this play. Here's the deal, Bills fans. These games are fake and phony. Josh Allen is an actor pretending to play football. If they tell him he has to lose, then he has to lose. If they tell him to go out there and fumble, then he's got to go out there and fumble. And here is an example of him doing exactly that. So Josh Allen puts the ball on the ground just before halftime. And even worse than Josh Allen putting the ball on the ground, in my opinion, is this Bills lineman who comes running up and somehow doesn't secure the football. It looks like he jumped on it, right? But no, somehow he still allows the Broncos to get hold of it. I would actually blame the fat lineman for not just falling on the ball right there, more so than Josh Allen. I think it was even less believable that this guy right here, who all he needed to do was just fall on top of the ball, couldn't manage to do it. And somehow the Broncos come up with it. So not only did Josh Allen fumble on purpose, but you saw that lineman right there. He totally didn't recover the fumble on purpose. So now at this point of the game, the Broncos are up by 2 scores. So this is where they're going to let the Buffalo Bills score a touchdown and get people to start betting on the Bills again. So this was a bit of a live betting trap. Now you see the ball completed right here, and you have the defender for the Broncos. He's going to dive and whiff on purpose, going for some sweet feet action. I mean, come on, guys. Did that look like a real tackle attempt to you? You see this a lot in the NFL. You'll see a defender just dive at the feet for no reason and completely whiff. fanboys at home are like, bro, I can tell you've never played football before. That's exactly how you're supposed to tackle. So now the Broncos are only up by 6 points. And this is where they trick the live bettors into thinking that the Bills are going to come back and win this game. They have the Broncos turn it over here. Watch Bo Nix throw it right to a fat lineman. Yeah, okay. I guess he didn't see that 350-pound guy standing right there. Sure, Bo. That was believable. So shortly after Bo Nix threw that interception on purpose, now it's Josh Allen's turn to throw this interception on purpose. Josh Allen tossing this ball into double coverage. And of course, it's picked off. Shocker! Josh Allen was playing like a third-string scrub in this game. Was not looking like one of the top quarterbacks in the league. All right, so now we fast forward to the fourth quarter, where the Bills have rallied back and taken the lead, and the Broncos have a crucial 3rd and 11 play. The Bills were 2 stops from winning this game. And on this play, you'll see they just fail to cover anyone. They leave all the receivers open on this play, including the Broncos' number 1 receiver. Literally nobody's going to cover Courtland Sutton, the top guy on the Broncos who catches footballs. Nobody. So the number 1 wide receiver for the Broncos left completely open on a crucial play. I don't hear any of the Bills fans crying about this. The Bills fans want to blame the refs. The Bills fans want to blame Josh Allen. Bills fans crying like a bunch of babies. Meanwhile, look, your team is playing pretend football, leaving the Broncos wide open on purpose on a 3rd and 11 play. But no, crybaby Bills fans don't want to talk about this, do they? No, they want to blame the refs. Surprise, surprise, this game goes into overtime. It's tied up 30-30, and the next score wins the game. This is one of the most controversial plays of the entire fake, phony, scripted game. You're going to hear people talking about this one for sure. So this ball is delivered, and you'll see you have the wide receiver who looks to be well covered. But Josh Allen, with an incredible throw, puts it where the receiver can get to it, and the defender cannot. Wow. That was a heck of a throw by Josh Allen. I'm not even going to lie. Now here is where the craziness happens. So they go to the ground, and then the Broncos come up with the ball here. And it's ruled on the field interception. Now you might argue that that was a reception by the Bills, and then he's downed by contact. So once they hit the ground and he's got the ball, that's it. It's a catch and the play's over. And then the ball being ripped out of his hands by the Broncos here afterwards shouldn't matter. But it was ruled on the field an interception. They went back and looked at it. It's as close as it could possibly be both ways. Y'all, I am not kidding. People are literally sitting around arguing about this play right here. Online, people are going back and forth. It was an interception. No, it wasn't. It was a catch. So we're going to put it to bed once and for all. We're going to go frame by frame, right? So clearly, he catches the ball right here. He's got hold of it. All right. We're just going to go frame by frame so that we don't miss anything. And this is the best angle I could find. So he's got control of the ball. Catch has been made. Now let's pay attention to his knees. And right there, it's down. So he's got control of the ball and his knee is down. I would argue this is a catch, should have been ruled a catch because the defender is touching him, his knee's down, he has control of the ball. That should be the end of the play right there. So now at this point, the Bills fans are crying that the refs are screwing them out of winning this game. Meanwhile, they're going to give a pass to this Bills defense, which keeps missing tackles on purpose. Like that! I don't hear any Bills fans talking about the tackle attempt made by number 45 right there. In fact, let me back it up real quick and show you what just happened. Somebody explain this to me. Number 45 right here, coming in to make a tackle. Aren't you supposed to wrap up, drive the man to the ground, that sort of thing? Instead, look, he just gives him a tap on his shoulder pad. Literally, a tap on the shoulder. That's it. Come on, y'all. What is this? How can anyone defend this? People say, you've never played football before, man. Not only that, you're going to get 2 more missed tackles right here. Comical. What are these, the Three Stooges? How did these guys make it on a football field? Finally, somebody brings him down. So there were 3 controversial plays in this game that have Bills fans blaming the refs for their team losing. And this is one of them right here. But I want to go ahead and clear up what happened here. So there is a pass interference called on the Bills on this play. So contact is allowed between the defender and the receiver within the first 5 yards. So this is within the first 5 yards. That's legal contact. However, now the ball has been thrown and they are past the 5 yards now. And you can see the Bills defender still touching Sutton's arm. Right here, he is impeding Sutton's ability to go up and catch the ball. So, according to the rules, this is pass interference. Bills fans, whether you like it or not, he's touching his arm before the ball gets there. And Bills fans were crying a lot about this play right here. It was another pass interference call. So at this point, they are beyond 5 yards. So the defender is no longer allowed to grab the receiver. And as you can see, he gets there early before the ball is caught. And he's grabbing hold of the left arm of the Broncos receiver. So that is pass interference. Just in case you need a better look, here it is, clear as day. Yeah, that's pass interference. So a lot of Bills fans are crying and saying, the refs screwed us over. We should have won the game. Hey, this is pass interference. But I'm not going to sit here and argue over whether or not it's pass interference or whether or not that other play was a catch or an interception, because the whole game is fake and phony. But that is the correct call, pass interference for sure. So now the Bills defender here, he's going to do his best acting job to pretend like he's so angry he can't contain himself. And he rips off his helmet and throws it on the ground. Like, bro, you clearly grabbed hold of his arm just before the ball arrived. It was pass interference, you moron. And finally, thank God this game is over when the Broncos kick this chip shot field goal to win the game 33-30. There's that number again, 33. So a crazy thing that happened, Bo Nix apparently broke his ankle just before the game-winning field goal. But here he is, standing on it, walking on it. Can someone explain this to me? Bo Nix apparently broke his ankle, and he'll be out for the rest of the playoffs, and he needs surgery. But here he is walking over to say hi to Josh Allen and whisper something in his ear. What? Gonna come over and hug Josh Allen? Walking casually on your broken ankle? I don't know, man. Not really buying this whole broken ankle thing. So as you can see here, we got a couple of grown men whispering into each other's ear, serenading each other with some secrets, right? I wonder what they're talking about. Bo Nix is like, I love you, Joshua. You look so cute today. And last but not least, we have Josh Allen showing off his acting chops by crying at the podium during the press conference after the game.
It's extremely difficult.
Oh, somebody give this man a crying towel. He lost a pretend football game. It's extremely difficult. Joshua, this is not your first time blowing a playoff game on purpose. You've been doing this for several years now. So what's with the crocodile tears, pal? Alright guys, I want to thank you for watching this video. If you're still here, please do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button. Make sure you are subscribed, and I will see all of you in the next video. Peace.